are here at the Normans in the dressing room, and I'm here with Julie and Hannah. And it's your first trip to the dressing room since we've done it. What do you make of it?
So lovely. I have to say, it's just so light and airy and great for hair and makeup.
The perfect spot to have the bridesmaids, the full bridal party all together in a big enough area that everyone can be getting excited, getting ready together.
The girly bit.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a key part of a wedding morning is to have that room that all the girls can come in and just focus on what we need to do and everyone be together.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely stunning as well.
How many girls would you say you typically had? The bride, and I guess it varies.
It does vary, but I think you easily sort of now tend to have a good 3-4 bridesmaids.
Okay, perfect.
And you'd normally get your mother of the bride, mother of the groom as well, that probably would come in. So they tend to be quite fairly big groups. So again, a size like this is perfect.
Yeah, because I remember from my wedding day, I think my ceremony was at 2:00, but we started hair and makeup at like 8:30 or something.
Yeah.
It's quite...
8:30, that's quite a good time. It's normally, sometimes can be earlier.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if people are always prepared for that. So you need to start early, don't you?
I think as well, in terms of a bride booking in for a trial, it lets us get to know them as well, because everybody's look can be completely different.
Yeah.
And depending on the venue as well, depends on the look of the bride, which we will probably explain shortly anyway.
Yeah, definitely. And do you think even if you want just a natural look, would you still recommend getting a makeup?
Oh, definitely for
It does make a difference,
photos.
doesn't it?
And also the pre-bit is like the best bit. It's the bit that you remember the most, isn't it? Getting ready with all your friends, like we're saying.
Yeah.
Nice glass of fizz, not too much because we don't want any redness of the skin. But yeah, we love being involved in that as well.
It's one of my favourite parts of my job is the wedding morning. I almost feel part of the wedding, even though I'm just coming for the morning bit. It is an honour. Yeah, you're right. It's the right word.
Okay, here we are. We've got Hannah and Jules in their beauty bubble, and they've created a look today. We're pretending that Amy is marrying, who's the man of choice? Idris Elba, who's waiting in the barn. So, Jules, what have we created?
Okay, so we've gone for a seasonal look on Amy today. A nice autumnal look and feel to her bridal makeup. So of course Amy's gorgeous eyes, we focused on them more than anything. And we've gone for a lovely kind of, it's called ginger eyeshadow, but it's almost like a pink as well in there. And then a lovely kind of brown smoky eye as well in there. And I would say for most brides, it's all about enhancing the eyes, enhancing your features. We want to be bringing that naturalness out of the makeup look. And also we've just popped a little bit of powder on those eyebrows as well. And I think this is kind of a classic bridal look. You can go a bit stronger, like you may want to take it to the night time if you're getting an evening bride. You could go a little bit stronger on the eyebrows and on eye area. And sometimes if you haven't got long eyelashes, we could even put some little false lashes on there. But as you can see, Amy's like beautiful, perfect eyelashes.
Brides, well, when I got married, I was kind of worried about my makeup lasting all day, especially when I'd had a little drink. So is there anything specifically that you do to kind of, elongate how long the makeup can last for?
Yeah, I would say that's the beauty of having your makeup done is that we can make your makeup last for 15 hours. So it's all about the priming of the skin first of all. So it's almost like, think of painting, you've got to get the base right first. So we put on really good primers. I use professional makeup obviously, and you can choose between airbrush foundation or cosmetic makeup, which I've used on Amy today. I also use like a finishing spray, so we know it's going to stay in place even if it's raining or, who knows what the weather's going to be like in England. So it's all waterproof makeup basically, even your eyeliner, eyeshadows. So perfect.
But if you're a crier as
well. If you're a crier, oh my gosh, we forgot about that. Dab, don't rub, that is the key thing. So always have your little tissue to dab away and it'll just stay in place all day, all night. No need to top up apart from your lipstick basically.
So when you meet with brides, do you try and go, like you say, with their natural colouring? If they wanted something that you think, oh, would you advise them otherwise? Or would you try and steer them toward a different look?
Yeah, it depends. I mean, you could get somebody who wanted a real vintage red lipstick look with like black eyeliner, but they normally wear that anyway.
Right.
So sometimes I think it's best to go, you know, we need to know what that bride looks like on a day-to-day basis as well. Sometimes I will advise brides to, you know, drop the red lipstick and keep that for the night time. Go a little bit more natural, or, you know, whatever look they've brought to me, we can do it. But it's normally just enhancing yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Okay, so Hannah, hair.
Yeah, should we switch over, Jules? So we went for what we sort of described as quite a romantic, soft look.
Yeah.
I do find with a lot of brides, one of the main things that they sort of ask when they come for the trial is, everybody has things that they don't like about the hair, and you know, they think that a certain kind of look they can't achieve with their hair because it's maybe too fine or too short. But now I think you can pretty much, with lots of different ways to help hair pieces, buns to create the volume, that sort of thing. So you did say when you came, you know, you feel like she struggles to get volume and things in her hair. So I'll just get you to turn that way slightly. You can just see we've actually used a sponge donut that's hidden under here, under all the curls, and it's just help us create that really nice soft, tousled, really natural but still voluminous look as well. And I'll get you to turn back around again. We were saying just to complement with the makeup, because I think you need to work with the hair and makeup together, keeping it quite soft at the front, leaving quite a few sort of wispy pieces, just gives it a really nice, natural, flowy, dreamy sort of look. And again, you could add all sorts to this as well, whether it be fresh flowers or even accessories, little sparkles here and there, and obviously a veil as well.
Yeah, so what is the trend with veils? Do you wear, I'm trying to remember where I wore mine. It's quite low down now, isn't it?
Do you know what? I would actually say it's whatever works with the dress.
Yeah.
I've done weddings where the bride has got quite a lot of detail on the back of a dress. In the back area. So they've gone for maybe more of a shorter veil.
Yeah.
Some go for longer. And again, I'll let you just turn that way around again. I normally, for this look, would probably tuck your veil in about here, and it'd just really complement this look. But quite a new thing that I've found with some brides is they actually go underneath. Which I quite like.
That's
I
quite
think
modern,
it's a bit,
isn't it? Yeah.
I went underneath with my veil just because I thought it's a bit different and quite quirky. So yeah, but you still can do, especially if you go quite higher up, you know, you can have your veil up at the crown area. I actually think it depends on the dress.
Yeah.
So again, when you have your trial, for me, it's key that I do know what the dress is like, because I think the hair has to complement the dress.
Again, I was worried about my hair lasting all day.
Yes.
Is that another advantage of having it done professionally?
100%, definitely. I would always say 100% that this hair will not move throughout the whole day.
Huzzah!
Definitely not. It will not budge. I have even had it where my brides contact me.
It looks so soft and natural. So that's
so it
brilliant.
looks like it's just almost been sort of gathered up and pinned. But I've had brides ring me and say they slept in it, and the next day they wore it for like another 2 days.
Isn't it?
100%. So I think this look is very on trend at the moment. I think everybody's going very textured and very natural rather than the smooth, sleek sort of look, which I think was a few more years ago. Don't know if you'd agree with the sort of trend at the moment.
It's a bit more natural.
Yeah. And I think with your venue here at the Normans as well, I think it's got a really nice rustic sort of feel, which I think this complements everything.
Do you find that the venue influences slightly the look that the bride goes for?
Definitely.
And only one other question. Bridesmaids. Would you tie in the style of their hair and makeup with the bride, or do you find brides like their bridesmaids to look completely different?
I think you get both.
Yeah.
So let's say, for example, if we was to put a plait through this, sometimes the bride will say, I want the bridesmaids somewhere to have a plait. Not necessarily the same, but just so it ties in. And then you do some that everyone's different. I think it just depends.
On their dresses as well, like what dress style.
And again, I think it's getting quite popular now where you don't all have the same dress.
Yeah.
Or the
noticed
same
that.
dress, but you know, it's maybe slightly different at the top. So again, with the hair, you can mix it up a bit. But
Yeah, people like to be more individual now rather than all looking like
and I think
carbon
that
copies.
I prefer that because I think everybody is such different shapes and
Characters,
sizes.
and
I think to put you all in uniform, don't know.
Yeah, a bit out of date now.
Yeah, definitely.
And she's been a fantastic hair model as
She
well.
has not just a model, but a pharmacist. So,
Yeah.
you know.